Hello, editing Michelle here from the future. Just to say, this video was filmed a good few weeks ago, but I've made the content, so I thought you might still like to see it. I'm just getting to grips with scheduling things for my second channel, sort of trying to balance it with the first channel. So there's a bit of a delay in putting this one up, but I thought you'd like to see it anyway. So you might notice in the video sequence that I've gone straight from October to December. Did I not thrift anything in November? Some months you just don't find much. I did find one thing. So this was what I thrifted in November, this cute ring, and it's kind of silver on the outside and kind of bronzy gold in the middle. Now, it's not real. I assume it's steel or something. And I'm uncertain about this because whilst I like the design and it fits nicely, don't have many rings that fit on this finger. The first time I wore it, my skin felt kind of irritated. So I'm not sure. Jury is out on this one. I'm not sure if it actually was, annoying my skin or if I just imagined it. So I'll wear this one a little bit more and see how that goes. But that was the only thing I found in November. I can't recall the price. Got it written somewhere. It was about £3. I'll put it on the screen. Because it was December, I'm going to include a few things that I acquired that were not thrifted. Now, the first thing was this lovely braid. Now, my friend Farah went to visit her family in Bangladesh for a couple of weeks, and she knows that I always like the fabrics and things from there. So she bought this lovely braid. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I really think it would look nice. You know how they have like a stripe down the side of trousers? I feel like if I made a pair of brown or black trousers or even green and then had this as a stripe down the side, if there's enough of it, I think there is. If not, then shorts. I think there's enough to go down the side of both trousers. Now I'm looking at it, I'm doubting myself. It was quite a long piece. But anyway, I'm certainly going to use this for something in the future. She knows that green is my favourite colour. The next thing I got is this trouser pattern. This was only £2. Now, I was so pleased with this, and I even thought about making these shorts for going on holiday. But unfortunately, I got the wrong size. So I didn't realise, almost all of the patterns you pick up in the UK are kind of one set of sizes. I know they do split some pattern brands into lower and higher sizes. And this started at size 16, which is, a couple of sizes bigger than I am. And I'm like, that's okay, I can just size it down. But what I didn't realize is that it's size 16 US, which would be a 20 in the UK. So I actually need a 10. So this is way too big. Now, do I have the skills to size this pattern down? You know what? I probably do. I'm quite good at pattern drafting. So I haven't really looked at it much, but I think I could probably adjust this pattern. I liked it because it's elasticated at the back, but then we've got this flat front waistband. So I really think that I could adjust this pattern in the future. Whether I'm going to find the time to do that, well, time will tell. If there's an occasion where I really, really want this style, then I probably will have a go at doing that. And I'm kind of saying to myself, how hard could it be? The answer, of course, is astonishingly hard, but who knows? We'll give it a try. Now, some of you know I've been collecting these very expensive jigsaws from a shop called Waterstones, which is a shop that sells very nice books. And I've been getting a lot of them secondhand, which is fantastic. So the first one I found was this one here, the King Arthur one. Now, I haven't done this one yet. I've been actually doing a different one. It looks quite similar to the Frankenstein one I did recently, which I'll show you in a moment as well, in that there's a lot of water there. So I haven't looked at it closely. I think because they come with a leaflet. Yes, the leaflet is there, but it is definitely secondhand. So, oh, that looks difficult, doesn't it? That part there. And the good thing about these is not only do you get the picture, but you get all of this information as well, which is fascinating. So, if you're doing Brontes or something, you'll get all of the information and what everything is referencing. And I think most of them are done by the same artist, and I just find them really pretty and attractive. So that one I think was £4. So I've got that one to do. Shortly after, I found in the same range, I found the Hercule Poirot. So this is fantastic. I was actually going to pay full price for one of these. There's actually a tradition in my family with my daughter of watching Poirot. I used to really take the mickey out of her when she was younger. When all of her friends were sort of, listening to trendy music and stuff, she would be sitting with me and watching Poirot. She still loves to watch Poirot, and if we go on holiday somewhere, she'll still watch Poirot with me. And it used to be extremely funny because she'd be sitting there watching this when she was like 10 years old. And some of the adverts would be for, stair lifts and mobility aids and things all aimed at older people. And I used to say to her, you realise that Poirot's for old people. She loved Poirot. Of course, Poirot's not for old people, is it? Poirot's for everybody. I'm trying to remember the name of her favourite actor. I think it's David Suchet. I think that's the Poirot that she likes. And I'm very much looking forward to doing this jigsaw. I think this is the one I'm going to do next. Again, I don't know if there's any pieces missing. This one was £4.99 and at full price these were about £18, so it's a bargain. So we're in my upstairs hallway here where I've got some plants and some cat toys. So I've grabbed one of Gimlet's tennis balls just so that you can see the size of this lovely pot here, which I acquired in December. Now, technically this wasn't a thrift buy. It was an IKEA buy, but it wasn't from the main IKEA store. It was from their returns section. So I went to visit my friend in Brighton in the UK, and I was looking in the section where things had been returned. Nothing wrong with them, just people didn't want them and bought them back. And this beautiful pot was bought back, and it was only £8. And a pot this size in the UK, often they can be as much as £25. And even in the thrift stores, I get lots of small ones, but you rarely get large ones like this. So I was very happy with that, and I've got one of my succulent plants in it, and since it's been planted up, it's growing very nicely. That's the last thing I acquired in December. So if you like more thrifting, sewing and cooking content, of course, and any other activities that are fully approved by cats on this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to other people, and always be kind to animals.